Hey guys, Jack Scanlan here, and I want to show you a brand new traffic source that has cheaper clicks than Facebook and is just as targeted. The best part about this traffic source is that there's literally no competition right now. Nobody's really using this traffic source in their business. And the phone that you carry around with you and hold in your hand all the time is the key to this brand new traffic source. You can generate 20 to 40 brand new leads in any niche you want for only $10 a day. All right, so what is this new traffic source? It's mobile app traffic. Mobile apps are huge right now, and the mobile web is growing, and it's the future of the internet, and it's growing like crazy right now. So what I want to do is I want to walk you through one of my case studies and show you exactly how I'm using this traffic in my business. So let's jump over to Google AdWords. And as you can see, I'm using AdWords here, their display category targeting mobile apps on their AdMob network. And I have a couple campaigns that are live right now. As you can see, this top one here, pregnancy, is the case study I'm going to walk us through real quick. I've gotten 158 clicks, 65,929 impressions, 0.24% click-through rate. I'm averaging 20 cents per click, and I've spent $32.11 in the last 7 days. So this is very, very inexpensive traffic. I'm generating a lot of clicks and I'm generating a lot of impressions. And what I'm doing with this campaign is I'm generating opt-ins in the pregnancy niche. And let me just jump over to Get Response really quickly. In the last month, as you can see right here, I've generated 288 opt-ins using this traffic, using this app traffic just for this one campaign. And actually, when I say this last month, I've only been running this for about 10 days this month. So those 288 leads all came within about 10 days of running this campaign. So I'm generating, like I said, about 20 to 40 opt-ins per day. And if we go back to my campaign, you can see that my daily budget is only $10 per day. So let's go ahead and click inside the campaign. And let's click inside this ad group here. All right, so the other really cool thing about this is I'm going to show you my ads and everything, but I also want to show you, so I'm generating, like I said, 288 opt-ins in 10 days, but the piece that I'm most excited about is my opt-in rate. So let me just jump over and show you a screenshot real quick. This is the opt-in rate that I'm getting, 30%. So over the last month, the 10 days that I've been running this campaign, I've had 986 visitors to my landing page, 293 opt-ins at a 30% opt-in rate. So this is very targeted traffic, and I'm generating a lot of opt-ins for very inexpensive doing this. And like I said, I'm only doing this for about $10 per day. And I've talked to several traffic pros about mobile traffic who told me that mobile traffic was junk. They said it was impossible to break a 10% opt-in rate with mobile. It wasn't good traffic, it wasn't targeted, it wasn't good quality. But I've been able to do it in multiple niches easily, and I've been able to do that by thinking a little bit differently about it. And so let me walk you through how I set up this campaign so you can duplicate it in your business. And so as you guys can see, we're inside of the campaign here. And if we go to the settings tab, I will just show you. So let me just click change campaign settings. And it's very easy to set this up. You can set this up in about 5 to 10 minutes in your business. So as you can see, I'm targeting the display network, promote in mobile apps. And I left this the same, mobile devices and tablets. You can change that. You can change that to specific devices if you want to when you get a little more complex with this. You can drill down really far and just target the Samsung Galaxy S5 or just the iPhone 5 if you want to. You can get very specific and targeted. And as you can see, I'm targeting Canada and the United States, so this is good traffic. And again, my budget is $10 a day. My bidding strategy is focus on clicks. So I'm manually bidding for my clicks, and then I set this to accelerated because I want to see how well my landing page and ads convert as quickly as possible. So I want to blow through that $10 budget as fast as I possibly can every day so that I can see how well my ads and everything are doing. And then these other two sections I just leave the same. So that's the setup for the campaign. And then inside of my ad group, right, I have two different ad groups. This is the one that is getting most of my traffic right now. And so let me just show you the ad that I set up. So once you set up the campaign settings, you set up your ad groups, and then you just set up an ad and you send it and you drive traffic to a landing page from that ad. All right. So here's my ad. It's got my logo for the blog that I'm using. It says freebies for new moms, get yours today, click here. And it's got lots of bright, nice colors that clash. And if you guys are wondering what size this banner is, it's 320 pixels by 50 pixels tall. So 320 wide by 50 pixels tall. And that's a typical mobile banner. There's a few other sizes, but this is mostly what I'm using right now inside of mobile apps. So that's my banner. And as you can see, this is averaging a 0.24% click-through rate, which I can get that up a little bit higher and my click costs will go down even lower. I had this up around the 0.50, the 0.50 mark towards the beginning of the campaign, and I was getting sub 10-cent clicks on this campaign. And as you can see, it's cost me $32.11 over the last 7 days, and that's 158 clicks. So I'm getting a lot of traffic here, gotten over 65,000 impressions. So let me show you my targeting, right? So once you've set up your ad, Google's going to ask you to set up your targeting. And what we're doing here is what they call placements. So if we click this red button that says Add Targeting, this is what's going to show up. And it's going to be blank. None of this is going to be there when you first set this up. And you're going to choose the apps that you want to target. So Google gives you a few different options. You can target all of the Apple Store, all of the Google Play Store, or all the Windows Phone apps that they have in their library. Or you can push this little plus sign here and you can target these really super broad categories. So they have things like books and reference, business, comics, communication, education, entertainment. You know, you get the idea. These are very, very broad categories. You know, not exactly what we're looking for. We want to get a little more specific because, like I said, for this campaign, we're targeting pregnant women, right? That's very specific, and that's not one of these categories here. So how do we find that? Well, there's this little tab right here that says Search All Apps. If we click on that and we put in our keyword, we put in pregnancy, and I click search, this is what's going to pull up all of these different applications that I can target that are live inside the Google Play and iPhone store that I can put my ad inside, right? And if you look up here in the right hand side, all the targeting that I selected, the 22 placements that I selected, it's 550,000 to 600,000 devices and 35 million to 40 million impressions per week. That's the potential reach for this audience, just this audience of pregnancy apps right here. So as you guys can see, not only are these super targeted, these are specific pregnancy applications, right? So it's kind of like a custom audience all in and of itself. All of these people are interested in pregnancy or they are pregnant right now. And these are all apps about pregnancy, and there's about 40 million impressions per week that I can tap into just for this one market. So the potential here is huge, right? And so then I just go through and I select the ones that I want. I select all the different apps that I want to target, and you just scroll down to the bottom. Obviously, I left off these ones that are in Spanish because my landing page is not in Spanish, and I left off this one targeting dads because I'm targeting moms specifically for this campaign. And so I selected all the apps that I want, and again, like I said, I selected 22 applications, and I'm getting about 40 million impressions per week. So that's how you find your targeting. And you can go down here and you can drill down even further, and you can sort by male and by gender, right? So I took off male. I'm only targeting females and people who are unknown because some people don't have their information listed, so I did unknown as well. And then for age, we have 18 to 24 all the way up to 45 to 54. And I could probably take away 45 to 54 and my click-through rate would get even higher. But for now, this is what I've been running for this campaign. So you can target by age and segment your campaign down even further and get even more targeted with your campaign. So that's basically all there is to it, right? So once you do that, you scroll down to the bottom, you would click Save, and then Google's going to ask you to set up your landing page. So what landing page is this ad connected to, right? Let me show you the landing page that I'm using. So people click on this advertisement that I showed you, this one here, and they're taken to this landing page right here. And it's a basic lead pages page. We have a logo at the top. It says 6 must-have freebies for any new mom. These have been a lifesaver for me. And just a simple opt-in form, get my freebies. This landing page is converting at about 30% right now. And the reason for that, when I first did this, I was sending them to an offer that said something about a newsletter, right? And my opt-in rate was about 8 to 10%, something like that. Well, what I figured out with mobile traffic is that the offer has to be compelling enough for them to stop what they're doing and take action on your offer. So let me just repeat that. It has to be compelling enough for them to stop what they're doing and take action. And that's because they're inside of an app, they're already doing something, right? So they're busy, they're not focused on your offer, they're busy doing other things, and we're interrupting them with our advertising. And so you have to have a really compelling offer that gets them to stop and take action. And so I tweaked this landing page a little bit, giving away 6 freebies that any mom must have, and like I said, I'm getting about a 30% opt-in rate, which I showed you guys a little bit earlier, right? So that's really all there is to it. So I have my ad, I have my targeting, I have my landing page, and I just showed you how to pick out all the different apps to target for your campaign. So as I told you at the beginning, this can be set up in any niche in under 10 minutes. And let me just show you what I mean. Let's go back to the targeting here, just to show you that this can be used in any market, right? So let's say you were doing something in like the prepper or survival market, right? So let's type in survival. Let's click search, and let's see what it pulls up. So here's a survival game, Edge of Survival Island Craft. So these are some survival games here. Here's one survival forum. That's 50,000 to 100,000 impressions per week. So that's a really nice targeted one there. Oops. And let's see. Some of these games might convert well too, because people who are playing survival games are probably interested in survival as well. Then let's see. Prepper's Survival Kit. Here's another great one. Let's see. So there's a couple in there that'll get us over 100,000 impressions. Let's type in Prepper and see what it comes up with. Let's see. So here's again Prepper Survival Kit. And a few untargeted ones. And that's one thing you'll find with the Google search tool here for apps. Some of the time they don't show you very targeted results, but you just have to make sure you search around a little bit and do your targeting. So you can do searches like that. We had some good ones here. I think there's a Dave Canterbury app. If I'm not mistaken, Dave Canterbury I believe is on Dual Survival. Let's see if it lets me target that app there. And all right, so survival looks like our best keyword for this market here. So as you can see, we pulled up, like I said, about 200,000 impressions per week is what I found here in just these couple searches here. Like I said, that's a lot of traffic, right? 200,000 impressions per week. If you can get your offer in there and convert, around 1%, you're doing really, really good. Or excuse me, get a 1% click-through rate and get your landing page to convert around 30%. You're doing really, really well and generating a lot of opt-ins. So, this can be done for any niche, any market. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can really just search through here and find anything like, entrepreneurs or wine or, really basically anything that you guys want to go after in your market. And so this is very, very powerful. And as you can see, there's tons of traffic out there in almost any market. Like I said, there's almost no competition. That's the cool part about this. Nobody's using this traffic right now. And so in this pregnancy niche that I'm in, I'm not competing with anybody. I can throw up as many ads as I want. I can split test. They get approved fairly quickly. And I'm getting all of the traffic, so that I can see how this pool of people, this targeted group of people converts, and I can throw them different offers and throw them different landing pages and things to get them to opt in and get them on my list. So it's very, very powerful. And I'm going to be releasing another case study in a few days where I'll be showing you another niche that I'm dominating with mobile app traffic. And also I'm going to be releasing the full course, App Traffic Unleashed, on June 10th. So if you want to get a first look at the next case study and you want to stay up to date on the course, put in your email below. I'm only going to use this email to give you course updates, so don't worry about that. I won't send out any offers or anything like that. I'm just going to keep you updated with these case studies and for my course coming out on the 10th. And so I hope you guys really got a lot out of this. Go use this in your business. Start generating some targeted opt-ins using mobile app traffic. Like I said, there's not a lot of competition. It's very, very easy to do and can be set up quickly. So I hope that this helps you guys, and I hope that you go put it into use in your business. So thanks so much.